Good morning, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to the Studium Generale Series 10 entitled Language Learning in Digital Era.
Good morning, ladies and gentlemen. It is my great pleasure to welcome all of you to the UBM Studium Generale Series 010 entitled Language Learning in the Digital Era.
Let's just welcome our moderator today, Miss Murni. So, Miss Murni, the time is yours.
Okay, ladies and gentlemen, without any further ado, now allow me to welcome Profesor Stephen Krashen to deliver the material of language learning in digital era. Hello, Professor Krashen, are you there?
Thank you so much. It's an honor to be selected to speak here. I appreciate it. I'd like to tell you a little bit about what I do. In fact, I'm going to give my entire lecture in the first 5 minutes. And the story is about me. I have been home for the last 2 years. I'm home alone with my wife, and we have only been married for 55 years. What am I doing at home alone or with my wife all this time? I'm going out to do shopping in early morning on Friday. I'll tell you about that. Early morning on Friday, the local store, I got my groceries, I got in line, and there was a young man to take my groceries and tell me how much they cost. I saw his name on his tag. His name was Fidel. So I assumed that he was from Mexico and he spoke Spanish. So I spoke Spanish to him. He answered me in English. I continued in Spanish. Here's what I said. Fidel, tú puedes ayudarme. Fidel, you can help me. I want to speak the same kind of Spanish you speak. He was very happy to hear that. So I said, por favor, hablamos español. Let's speak Spanish. Fidel and I became friends that moment. Now, I'm getting better in Spanish. I'm getting much better. Here's my main point today. It's not from talking to Fidel. He has work to do. It's not from hearing Fidel, not from listening to Fidel talk to me. He has other customers. I'll tell you what I do when I go home. I go home and I read lots and lots of very, very easy books in Spanish. So these graded readers are becoming literature. That's why I'm improving, by doing lots of easy, comprehensible, interesting reading, not from talking, not from study, not from getting my errors corrected. And that, ladies and gentlemen, is my speech.
Thank you very much, Professor Krashen, for the insightful presentation. Okay, so now, there have been several questions. Can this baby be considered to have acquired the language?
I think that an L2 learner is acquiring and an L1 learner is acquiring. The baby is acquiring the same process. It is what the question is absolutely correct and very, very good. That's language acquisition. It's the only thing that works. First language, second language, babies are acquiring, of course. We can't help but talk to them.
And finally, ladies and gentlemen, I would like to thank our speaker, Professor Stephen Krashen, for the very inspiring and informative presentation. Okay, over to you, Miss Putri, the MC. Thank you.
Okay, thank you, Miss Murni. Now, we are going to give a token of appreciation that will be given by Ibu Kandi Sofia Sunastri Dahlan. So, for Ibu Kandi, the time is yours.
Professor Stephen Krashen, thank you very much for your time and your sharing. We look forward to meeting you again. Thank you very much.
Thank you. My pleasure.
Once again, we would like to thank Professor Krashen for sharing such an insightful lesson. We are very thankful for the lesson. We hope to see you again next time, sir.
Thank you. Thank you so much.